Revolution, good people. This is Brother Leonard the Truth Seeker. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without some video to step to, and it just so happens that I found a video that I want to share on my channel. Man, I know I should have been doing this a long time ago, but I just been maxing, just been chilling, uh, you know, just getting out of this because, all this stuff really, it really just is frustrating. But due to the fact that we are in tumultuous times, very tumultuous times, I came across a video today, heard about it, I think yesterday, but really was like, if I see it, I don't know if I'm gonna put it up. Maybe not. But Rob Parsley out here, sitting up here trying to protect white supremacy in these times. See, I do have a problem with Rod Parsley. And I know a lot of y'all, a lot of folk, especially black folk, love Rod Parsley. A lot of black folk love white folk that basically co-ops blackness and try to pass us off as, something that's authentic, but he's a fraud. The man sat up there, mimicked blackness, mimicked black preachers when he was a child, got to church, then realized that blackness works and then really amplified it with trying to preach like black folk. Get a bunch of black members using black music and black preachers to basically co-sign his bull. And we sit up here and have a situation where right now Rob Parsley's sitting up here trying to protect white supremacy. In the video, as you know how I do it, I'll say my stuff first and then I'll let the video play. But in the video, you're going to find Rob Parsley trying to sit up there and say to y'all, don't hate on the founders. Don't hate on, what's going on. Don't let this stuff be bitter because the founders, they sold their slaves, but the founders, who were all slave owners, by the way, they built a great nation. That this nation was built off of Christianity. No, it wasn't. This nation had nothing really to do with Christianity. Just because the pilgrims came over here claiming they were Christians, that was bull. This nation was built off of slavery. This nation was built off of the backs of black people. This nation was built off of the blood that was shed by the native people that were here. This nation wasn't built off of Christianity. We need to, as church folk and Christian folk, we need to come off of that. We need to understand and need to know that the truth of the matter is that it was the natives' blood that was spilled, that was cut in order for white folk to steal this land. It was the economic engine of slavery throughout the entire world, but unique to this country because it actually built this country, where they had folks sitting up there slaving up in the north in the textile mills and folks slaving down in the south in the tobacco farms, in the cotton fields, in the agricultural fields. So let's come up off of this stuff. Let's learn our history. Let's know what's going on. But see, Rob Parsley sitting up here after he done exploited black folks for millions of dollars in 30 to 40 years of ministry, going to sit up here and tell us that black folk don't be bitter. Come on, fam. Black folk don't be bitter? How about you, Mr. Parsley? Don't be bitter. Don't be scared of losing the power and influence that you actually have right now. See, he out here trying to hold on and tell us to just be all right with white supremacy. But as you can see what's going on in those streets, they ain't happy with that no more. I'm sorry, I'm about ready to cuss on this, but I don't mean to do that. They ain't happy with that no more. So here's my few minutes of truth. Y'all can peep and watch the video and go from there. Again, this is Brother Leonard, the Truth Seeker, and I should have been doing this a long time ago, but I kind of like being in the shadows now. You know, I kind of like that. Because it's folk be tripping, church folk be tripping, and it's just frustrating. Dealing with this stuff. So, revolution till the next time I see you. Y'all take it easy.
I want to speak to every brother and sister that I have. My black brothers and sisters. My Asian brothers and sisters. My Arab brothers and sisters. My Hispanic brothers and sisters. And even my white brothers and sisters. Hear the heart of God. Please be done with bitterness. Please put away hate. We live in a great land. Let me shout it before you respond to me. It was founded by people just like you, flawed people. But those framers framed the liberties that every one of us enjoy today. If you hate America, please give me your alternative. Don't hate our founders. That's a lie. Don't discard their legacy. Well, they had slaves. Every one of them freed their slaves either during their life or upon their death. And we fought a civil war. Our nation has been washed in the blood of the bloodiest war ever fought to secure that we can stand here today and speak out against a curse. Maybe I could call it the birth defect of America. Over there's the Eckfeld family. They've got about 19 children living in their home, most of which were born with a birth defect. Shall we throw them away and say they have no value? Shall we throw America away? Should we throw the idea of America away because it's still not perfect? Or should we stand up and fight to make it a more perfect union? Let's stand up together, hand in hand, arm in arm, and let's build a nation better than the one our framers could even envision. We need you. We love you. We need you to be rooted in the rich, rich soil from which our republic sprang. Remember these words from Winston Churchill, will you? If we open a conflict between the past and the present, we'll lose the future. We have to dream bigger. We have to believe stronger. And as for me and my house, this is the time to stand tall in all the beauty of who we are and hold tightly to the wisdom of our fathers. to dream their dreams of a righteous America and become that generation where black men say to white men, and white men say to Asian men, and Asian men say to Hispanic men. Let's join hands together. And under God, let's be silent no more. Let's restore America.